All right, next up, the Italian Serie A. Now, I know Napoli is already champion and that part is already sealed, but we still have a huge battle from second place to sixth place for the Champions League spot in Italy. So, we had some action on Saturday and Sunday. They didn't have any match on Friday because they played midweek on Thursday. We're going to jump right onto this past weekend. So, Saturday and Sunday matches. We started on Saturday, like I said, AC Milan defeated Lazio 2-0. Benacer and Teo Hernandez score for the Rossoneri. And then Inter Milan also defeated AS Roma 2-0. That's a big one, the important one, especially for the top four spot. Now Milan wins, Inter wins, Roma did not win, so we're gonna see the league table afterward. And then Cremonese defeated La Spezia 2-0. Then on Saturday, Juve won 2-0 against Atalanta Bergamo. So like I said, there's like 6 teams for the last 3 remaining spots because Napoli they go to the Champions League anyway. So between Roma, Inter, AC Milan, Atalanta Bergamo, and Juve, and I'll put even Lazio Roma. So these 6 are fighting for the top 4. And then Torino and Monza 1-1. Napoli won 1-0 against Fiorentina. Like I said in the other video last week, they were going to party regardless they win or not. But they did defeat Fiorentina at home 1-0. And my boy Victor Osimhen scored the goal for Napoli. And then Lecce lost at home against Ela Verona. Now here's the thing. The league table is now Napoli, we don't even count them anymore. The champion, nobody can. It's over. Juve second, 66 points. Lazio Roma third, 64 points. Inter Milan fourth, 63 points. And then AC Milan is 61 points at Atalanta Bergamo. So that means from Atalanta, Milan, Inter, Lazio, and Juve, it's going to be a dogfight. We have 4 games remaining, and it's not time to lose points. Now, looking in, Milan, Atalanta, Bergamo. To be honest, I'm going to throw in AS Roma. I'm not sure Roma can catch these teams anymore. I don't know. Now, if anyone can do it, it will be Jose Mourinho. But with 4 matches left, I'm not convinced AS Roma is going to be able to catch the top 4 spot. So are they really playing only for the UEFA at this point? Because right now they qualify for the Europa League Conference, but I don't think Jose Mourinho is too thrilled about playing Europa League Conference. Now, he will say, a trophy is a trophy. That's why Mourinho is a trophy. But Roma had the potential to make it top 4 this whole season, and now they're fighting for Europa League spot. I think they can still make one more push. They have 58 points. They gotta count. I don't see them doing it though, because they're 5 points behind Inter Milan, but everything has to go their way. Like Atalanta has to lose a lot of games. The last 4 games, AC Milan has to lose games. Inter Milan has to lose game, and Roma has to be like perfect 4 for 4. Honestly, I don't see AS Roma making the top 4 in the Champions League. Honestly, now I could be wrong, but I don't see that happening. Especially since they lost to Inter Milan, they would have defeated Inter Milan. It would have been a better situation because they was like the number 4 on the list. If you beat them, that would have been better for them. But honestly, I think AS Roma is way over for them for the Champions League. I think they're going to try to fight for the Europa League spot now. The other team is Atalanta Bergamo, same number of points like AS Roma. I don't see Atalanta making the push just because they don't have the personnel to do it. So Roma has the personnel and the coach, but I don't think they will do it. Atalanta Bergamo doesn't even have the personnel to make a last push, and they can be satisfied with making the Europa League, which is not the case with AS Roma. AS Roma wanted to play the Champions League, needed to play the Champions League, so it's going to feel like a failure. If Atalanta finish 5th or 6th, they had a successful season. That's the difference between the two. And then AC Milan definitely has to make a push for the top 4. AC Milan is 2 points behind Inter and 3 behind Lazio. Now they did defeat Lazio, so they did what they had to do. But they have to win. Pretty much hope that Inter or Lazio draw points, because I don't see AC Milan catching up with Juve right now, unless Juve make a big mess out of it, but I don't think so. So Milan path to success is either win the Champions League, which is in the semi-final, or win more game remaining than Inter and Lazio Roma. Inter Milan, on the other hand, make sure that they win. They get more points than AC Milan and Atalanta Bergamo, and then they're good. Really, they have to. They can just play at Milan's pace, and then they will be good. But it is the team chasing. So AC Milan, Atalanta, AS Roma. Although I don't believe in AS Roma making the push for the top 4, I don't even believe Atalanta can make a push for the top four. But AC Milan are pretty much is the only one that need to, between those four spots, Milan really needs to make it top four. Now, if it were me, I would rather have for the Italian league, I would rather have Napoli, Juve, AC Milan, and Inter Milan in the Champions League because Lazio is kind of not consistent now. You could say they are consistent if they're third in the league, but I just think for Champions League prestige, I'd rather have this four. But we're gonna see next matchup in Italy. Match day 35 started in Friday. Lazio face Lecce. That should be an easy win for Lazio, and that's not good for AC Milan because Lecce is really struggling. They're 16th on the league table. And then on Saturday, Salernitana face Atalanta Bergamo. Now, Atalanta, that's another easy game for them. They should be able to win that game as Salernitana is 14th in the league. Milan face La Spezia. That's definitely should be an easy game. So La Spezia is 18th, but it's not going to be easy once you go play in La Spezia. But Milan should win that game handily. Then Inter Milan facing Sassuolo. Now, Sassuolo is one of those teams AC Milan should be able to beat, but they're really good at getting draw games, Sassuolo. So it's going to be Inter Milan to do what they need to do at home to defeat Sassuolo. I think they will, really. Simone Inzaghi knows what's at stake. This is crunch time. You have 4 games left. They're trying to win all 4 of them to not even be thinking about what's going on behind them. So, yeah, that's it. And then on Sunday, Hellas Verona, Torino. Napoli, Monza, like I said, Napoli just playing for fun right now. Fiorentina, Udinese, Lazio, Roma, Bologna. Now, Roma gonna make a push, but like I said, I don't even believe they can make top 4. So, really, for all intents and purposes, Roma is fighting for Europa League, while AC Milan is fighting with Lazio and Inter Milan for the top 4. And then Juve is facing Cremonese. That should be an easy win for Juve. Juve play at home. Cremonese is 19th in the league. That should be a feast. Juve has nothing to fear. They're solid second on the table. They should win that game easily. Yeah, that's my 2 cents for the Italian Serie A. And we're going to go on to the next one. Let's go check out what happened in the Bundesliga.